Hi, welcome. We are live in the skies above Costa Rica. My name's Regan Chetlow, and this is Sports News.
So we're jumping here every day from early till sunset, but of course I couldn't leave you guys, so I'm here just about on sunrise in our virtual studio, like every week, hosting our one and only Air Sports News. So don't forget to like and share our content, and let's jump into the action. We'll be back on the beach in Costa Rica in a little bit, but now let's move to Colombia, where the first stage of the Paragliding World Cup took place. The event ended there 3 days ago after 7 tasks and with participation of 130 pilots. Wow. The last task was 107 kilometers long and took the pilots north to the airfield at Cartago. The cloud that filled the sky promised to clear, but unfortunately it didn't, and instead it got worse. Sadly, after 2 hours the task had to be stopped. The 6th task was much more interesting though. 114 kilometers track task was set, taking the pilots north, then back south to goal on the opposite side of the valley from Rondanello. There were frequent changes of pace throughout the task and lots of route choices. Some pilots went much further into the mountains than the others on the way to the northerly turn point, and 99 paragliders made goal and thus all flew the same distance and gained the same distance points. So the final overall results of the competition are: 3rd place Baptiste Lambert on the Enzo 3-wing, 2nd place Merrill Del Ferrier on the same wing type, and the winner was Honorin Hamad flying on Zeno 2, gaining just 5 points advantage over the 2nd place Merrill, which is just an imperceptible difference. Congratulations to all of you. Okay, so what about upcoming events? The closest one will be the El Pinon Classic Race 2022, organised in the Val de Bravo in Mexico. Competition begins on the 20th of February and lasts almost a week. El Pinon is a world-class hang gliding competition venue located near the town of Val de Bravo. Every year, pilots have lots of fun in the best cross-country conditions with strong and experienced competitors, from which rookies can learn many ways to improve their flying. Val de Bravo is known for being a consistent site with more than 300 flyable days a year. The best season starts on November with cloud bases over 4,500 meters. The peak season starts on January and it goes until April when the rain season starts. That's why, so far, 64 pilots have confirmed their participation in this event from all over the world, including Japan, the Netherlands, Italy, Switzerland, USA, France, Spain and India. We'll check how the competition goes in next week's show. The names of the competitors selected for the drone racing competition at the World Games 2022 in Birmingham, Alabama have been announced, and the FAI have summarized the fresh information about the upcoming competition in the United States. 32 pilots from 25 nations will participate in the mixed event, which will have a single classification for individuals. 20 men and 12 women will compete at the races, which take part on the 9th and 10th of July 2022 at the 45,000 capacity protective stadium. The full list of confirmed pilots can be reviewed on the FAI website. The World Games is an important event for the sports that are included, and it's a great opportunity not only for the athletes but also for promoting these sports to a significant audience, which encourages funding at international and grassroots levels. The World Games is closely connected to the International Olympic Committee, and a lot of the sports which make it into the Olympics come through the World Games. Let's get back here to Costa Rica for a little bit, because between the jumps I've had the privilege to make a quick chat with an absolute legend from the Skydiving Hall of Fame. He's one of the load organisers here at the event. He made his first jump in 1981. He's won 7 world championships, 5 in 8-way and 2 in 4-way formation skydiving. He's a full-time professional jumper and formation skydiving coach, and as a previous member of Arizona Airspeed winning 4 World Championships and 5 more World Cups in 4 and 8 way. He's also a member of the 300, the 357 and the 400 way large formation world record. So let's catch up with the one and the only Craig Gerard.
We're in a nice location, eh?
Oh my God, beautiful. We just made a jump on this beautiful beach, amazing.
So what's going on, what are you doing?
Well, my wife Eliana and I are here. We're organizing belly loads, and so there's 5 load organizers. You're one of them, and so this is day 1. Everybody's just trying to like get into the groove. So we've made 1 jump. Everybody's waiting on the Super Bowl. That's where everybody's kind of trying to time that. But weather's been amazing. Drop zone's amazing. So the jumps are looking great so far.
And what's been going on with you and Eliana, Craig, recently, the last few months?
Well, Eliana and I, we just came from a scuba dive shark adventure in the Bahamas, petting tiger sharks.
Wow.
And we just flew from there to here. I just got some news. I am a member of the U.S. 8-weight team this year. I just got a call from Kirk Werner, filling in one of the slots that the 3 airspeed guys were going back to do 4-way, vacated. So going to do the world meet in Eloy in my backyard. Yeah, sounds like kind of a fun time.
The Eloy, it's happening right now, that new pool, it looks absolutely gorgeous. The pond, the swoop pond.
Dude, amazing, dude. It's massive too. It's like the water's super clear, so that World Championship's gonna be amazing.
So me and Craig spoke just a little bit longer on the beach, and if you want to know more, you can check out our interview content on the Air Sports Promotion YouTube channel. And please remember to hit the like and the bell notification button. Thank you. Drone racer Miwu just won the final runs during the Drone Racing League heat in Las Vegas. DRL organizers released an amazing time-lapse video showing how the track has been created. Take a look. Miwu is the nickname of Corey Ibanez. He grew up in the Bay Area and he's always loved technology. And on a drone shopping spree in college, inspired him to purchase drones academically and professionally. Miwu's 18% winning percentage, the 4th highest for the 2020 season, was an impressive result. And in this 21-22 season, he plans to take it all home. On February the 11th, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope took the first selfie image and the first stars directly from space. James Webb got images of itself using the near-infrared camera instrument. The telescope continues to calibrate the equipment on board, and these and future images of the galaxy will definitely be very exciting. What looks like a simple image of a blurry starlight now becomes a foundation to align and focus the telescope in order for Webb to deliver unprecedented views of the universe this coming summer. Over the next month or so, the team will gradually adjust the mirror segments until the 18 images become a single star. My second special guest this week is a Singaporean gold medal winning indoor skydiving champion. It's her second time on Air Sports News. Her first big achievement came in 2016 when she won the junior freestyle category of indoor skydiving at the World Cup in Warsaw, Poland, at the tender age of only 14. Now, as a Red Bull athlete, she splits her time between drop zones and wind tunnels, but she's also had an opportunity to try out some other air sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kira Poe.
World Cup coming up in Belgium, back in the indoor skydiving. Kira, this last week in Argentina, it was blowing my mind every day. Tell me all about it. How did it come about?
It was crazy. So basically, Carlos, he's like the marketing manager in Red Bull. He was telling me about this cool project that was going to happen. Like I was there last year in about fall, and I was like, okay, that seems about cool because I just gotten my skydiving license. So I was like, it'd be cool if I can join. And then fast forward, it's finished. The camp is done. It was an amazing camp. We had over 26 different athletes from all around the world and different air sports. Like there was hang gliding, base jumpers, wingsuiters, just normal skydivers, pilot, athletes, and everything, paragliders, and literally all air sports. So it was really fun to be there, and I learned so much.
And you got to try a few different air sports. I mean, tell me what you were doing.
So, I mean, my main focus of going there was to do a lot of skydiving because I only have about 150 jumps. So to be amongst like all of the best skydivers, I really wanted to take the opportunity to learn as much from them. But unfortunately, there was some days that there was quite low clouds as well as very strong winds. So, I mean, I guess I know my limits and I didn't want to push myself that day. So I just decided to try different sports. I tried a tandem paraglide with a guy called Igor. He's from Russia and he's super good. And I also got to try different planes out. I got to try this plane called the Alpha Trainer, as well as the Extra 300, which goes like all the different kind of maneuvers, which was amazingly crazy. And I got to do a lot of ground handling with the paragliders and the hang gliders as well.
We spoke quite a while with Kira, and my editors put the full-length interview on the Air Sports Promotion YouTube channel. Don't forget to go and check it out after the show. Textron Aviation announced on Thursday that it will be returning the Cessna Turbo Skylane to its piston production lineup. A turbocharged version of the Cessna 182 Skylane, the Turbo Skylane T182T, was introduced in 2001 and production was paused in 2013. The company says it is currently taking orders for a model with plans to begin deliveries as early as 23. At a base price of $653,000, the 2023 Cessna Turbo Skylane will feature the Garmin G1000 avionics suite with an electric standby, a constant speed, 3-blade electric de-ice Macaulay propeller and an in-cabin oxygen system. Powered by the Lycoming TIO 540 engine, it is also equipped with a Hartzell Engine Technologies turbocharger designed to provide the aircraft with 235 horsepower up to 20,000 feet maximum cruising altitude. So just a few days ago, Netflix released the official trailer for a new documentary movie called Downfall, which is a cinematic picture of searing investigation of a once iconic company and its tragic failures. Downfall is the case against Boeing, and it exposes how Wall Street's influence and Boeing's crumbling internal culture resulted in 2 historic plane crashes, 346 fatalities, and a shocking cover-up. Directed and produced by Rory Kennedy, produced and co-written by Mark Bailey, and executive produced by Brian Grazer and Ron Howard. Normally here on Air Sports News we don't like to show aviation crashes, but this one is a good lesson for all recreational paragliding pilots. Take a look. This video was released by Anton Dontkov and it shows 2 paragliders collide in midair. First of all, it's a great lesson to constantly keep your eyes open and see where everybody else is, especially focusing into the turns when we want to proceed. It's also a case showing how important it is to get the reserve parachute out as fast as you can. In this case, they had a lot of time to fight with the second reserve parachute this time, but sometimes hills or rocks may be much closer, giving just a few seconds for decisions and action. Luckily, both pilots are okay. Okay, let's move on to our Hall of Fame section. On the 12th of February 1947, the Sikorsky Model S-52 made its first flight. The S-52 was a completely new design helicopter based on the company's experience with the earlier R4 and R5 models. It was a 2-place light helicopter of monocoque construction using primarily aluminium and magnesium. On the 12th of February 1935, the United States Navy rigid airship, the USS Macron, under the command of Lieutenant Commander Herbert Victor Wiley, crashed into the Pacific Ocean off Monterey Bay on the central California coastline. The airship soon sank to the seafloor approximately 500 meters below. Of the crew of 76 men, 74 survived. On the 14th of February 1979, flying a Grob Aster glider from the Black Forest Glider Port north of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Sabrina Jacintel soared to an altitude of 41,460 feet over Pikes Peak, setting an FEI world record and Soaring Society of America national record for absolute altitude. This record still stands. On the 14th of February 1932, taking off from Floyd Bennett Field, Ruth Roland Nichols flew Miss Teaneck, a Lockheed Vega 1 owned by Clarence Duncan Chamberlain, to an altitude of 19,928 feet. This set a National Aeronautics Association. That's it for this week, guys. The sun is up. I've got to head back to the beach for more beautiful skydives and my job as a load organizer here. I'm leaving you with some absolutely stunning shots from American pilot Trent Palmer, who's continuing his bush flying together with friends, landing in absolutely wild places using the aircraft that are capable of takeoff and landings literally everywhere. Stay safe, guys, and I'll see you next week.